What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Friday, July 20th, 2018. Although this video was just recorded now, I'm just adding this on. And that was just yesterday, July 19th, like half an hour or so ago. But to continue the pattern that you're going to see in that video and I've been showing, see more black shaming. Meek Mill is finally being released from prison. This propaganda published April 24th, 2018. That is a date with a lifeless number of 39, 21 numerology, black man 21, 39, 93, coded on black people all the time. You'll see how Kodak Black, his jail time happening with a 39 from his birthday, or with a 39 coded in it. Just watch the video, you'll see. It's towards the end. You can skip forward if you like, and just understand how it's the same pattern going on throughout all the propaganda. How this is literally just a skit from the Supreme Court of Philadelphia, or Pennsylvania. You know, the key of David, 135, Philadelphia found a date with 135 numerology. You know, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, so you see how they're participating in this race shaming, black shaming, bullshit propaganda. Basketball equals 85. So here at 8:15, what it represents, 85. NBA tweets his propaganda, joined by Kevin Hart for real, Meek Mill rings in the bell, and Philadelphia ahead of game 5. You wrote 5, you get 42 like niggers. We have the two niggers. That's why on 4/24, 4/24, 42/24, 5, 42/24, 24 election 42, they publish their propaganda. He gets released from jail that day at game 5. See? Always, race bullshit propaganda. The situation engaged. He's engaged a certain amount of days from his birthday. You can do this yourself. I did this with Justin Bieber in the video. But, that's what I love about MTV.com's propaganda software, because of their user interface. How user-friendly is this? It is an infinite stream of propaganda with all the dates that they're published right here. So you can just copy-paste that into this, or just put it in GameMatrinator and see the date numerology just real fast of these propaganda events. And you see how they're all on special days. And you can sync them up, see how long they come up from their birthday by the numbers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope I don't talk about Cardi B, but understand Cardi B is an employee for the federal government, doing what she's told to do. She talks like she's so woke and she understands what's going on, but then she still participates in all their propaganda. Saturn 21. Cardi B sees the third letter, B's the second, 32, like Negro, putting that in her name. So enjoy the video. What's good? It's Thursday, July 19th, 2018. Jeff Young has brought to my attention the Toronto, Ontario MTV building, and it's located at the Masonic Temple. Because MTV is Masonic TV, it is Freemasonic propaganda. So you see the M at the Masonic Temple. This is literally the Freemasons putting on propaganda. So now that you see how MTV is at the Masonic Temple, the Freemasons run MTV, and it cannot be any more clear than this. Jeff Young catching the Zionist Jews red-handed once again. This is MTV.ca. This is the propaganda software run by the Masonic federal government. Real quick, you know the show Fear Factor? Fear factor sums to 93, 48, 177, 60. Propaganda sums to 93, 48, 177, 51. Conspiracy sums to 51 and 60. Saturn 93, 30. We'll get to that soon, but conspiracy sums to 51 and 60, reducing S once, so it becomes 10. You see the art inside this propaganda. And then just fear alone sums to 30, 21, 24, Saturn 30, 21, 42. And 93, that's why fear factor then sums to 93. It's also turning propaganda from the federal government. I don't think it's any sort of surprise that this woman or man or whoever this is wearing red hair with all the lights around them like the sun. But no, it could just be me seeing it that way. With the 50 right here, America equals 50. Notice how MTV.ca, MTV.com, they have overlapping propaganda. You know, wild and out. So the Zionist Jews named these shows. Thelema 44, Israel 98, 44, 37, Spiritual 118, Death 118. And you have to understand, this could be some predictive programming, you know, with the 118 number right here, with this woman right here. Justina Valentine dying early by the numbers. So, I have never seen Justina Valentine before. I have no clue who this is. But you can then do more research into her and see why she's on the propaganda from Masonic TV. MTV Canada, founded September 1st, 2000. Found a date with 30 numerology. Saturn 30. See? Canada equals 39, the reflection of 93. If you add 1 through 8 to its reflection, you get 969, like 9.69 kilometers per second squared, the average orbital speed of Saturn. Moon 15, Saturn 42 to reflection. But I just really hope you understand the main part of this video is I want to show how MTV Masonic Temple. Jeff brought this to my attention the other day, and I really was like, damn, I gotta share this. This is in Toronto. All you gotta do is type in Toronto MTV, probably building, and you see nothing but a bunch of pictures. See, at the Masonic Temple. So they use one of their temples to put on Masonic propaganda. You know, CTV for a time was there, CTV, Freemasonic propaganda. Really Jesuit order putting this on by the numbers. Notice that they're at 888 Yonge Street, 888. Connecting the time. Sun 54, Canada 144. Forwards and backwards, see? Yonge alone sums you 30 like Saturn, 69 like Saturn. It's all Saturnian rituals with MTV. Moon 15. It's been the same set. So again, Saturn sums to these numbers, Sun sums to these numbers, Moon sums to these numbers. There's been nothing but these numbers and MTV's propaganda. You know, it hasn't even been 10 minutes long, and it's all we've seen so far. And I notice I kind of just have like a random approach. Young Street, 144. Again, we're talking about Saturn, Keeper of Time. Time 144. This is Canadian propaganda. Canada, some Street 144. And none of these ciphers, but it does. English Sumerian cipher is the English ordinal times 6. So you multiply each of the letters by 6, you get 144. Or of course you can just multiply the entire result by 6. You know, that's why the Canadian branch is on the 144. Street name. Canada loves participating propaganda by number 144. Oh my goodness. I was just about to say 581, the reflection of 185, and conveniently it's also available on channel 185. MTV is Saturnian propaganda. Saturn in Canada 47 in Frank Baconis. Saturn 185. Frank Baconis method is the first method you learn in school. Capital A is 1, lowercase a is 2, capital B is 3, lowercase b is 4. Thanks again, Zenith of the Alpha America. Please check out his channel. Amazing work. And he picked up the cipher, discovered it. And if you apply it, you definitely understand that it's very relevant in this study. Tyga is another actor for these Zionist Jews, doing what they tell them to do, singing what they tell them to sing, all by the numbers. But I always have to say too, like, is he fully 100% aware what's going on and like to the T? Of course not. I think he just follows the money, follows the fame. It's pretty easy to control Goy with money. But is he very well could be a Prince Hall Freemason? Absolutely. Participating by numbers propaganda. But what I was going to do is see Justina Valentine. Do you understand the age we live in? You have to never take this for granted. We live in the world where you can just take any character, any of these characters in this propaganda, and then they have a whole database. We can look them up. Shows where they're born, their birthday, all that. Well, spoke too soon. They don't have her birthday in this, but that's rare. Freemason 122 and Francis Bacon. J's the 10th letter, V's the 22nd, 1022 122. My name is Simpson 101, the 26 prime. Valentine 39, 51. But, if you're looking for more in this video, my apologies for not having a bit more, but this is not going to run on long. I just kind of wanted to make a 10-minute video, kind of see what all we can gather, but just, again, to emphasize, we have the Masonic Temple, and they're giving you MTV. That is the whole point of this video, and, sucks that Justina Valentine's birthday wasn't shown, but, Teen Mom, it's obviously a bunch of propaganda. They are glorifying being a teen mom. It is propaganda. It is clear definition of propaganda. I don't even have to elaborate on teen mom. That's like entry level. It's basic. Like, you have to understand how that's propaganda before you should even watch any of my videos. Because if you can't even understand how teen mom is nothing else than a bunch of federal government bullshit propaganda, then how can you possibly understand anything else in the show? Daenerys Wolf catching more of the mind's eye of the masses. It's either her or some girl. It's probably might not be her. She looks like the girl from Game of Thrones. I think it is her. Bruno Mars. You know, catching the mind's eye of the masses. That's what they have these people here. These VMAs are all scripted. If you want to vote now, your votes are scripted by the Freemasons. Your votes do not matter, just like in the election. If anything, this is not exaggeration. These MTV VMA votes count a hell of a lot more than the electoral votes by 100%. Like literally, if you vote now, there actually might be a slight chance you influence something compared to the elections for your president. You have to understand that. But it's either that or I mean, let's be honest. These are all fake. If Drake wins, it was scripted by the Freemasons. Drake's a Freemason. But you know what I'm trying to say. You're better off voting for Drake to win than voting for a president because it doesn't matter. Celebrity. How Katy Perry dealt with depression after Witness's rough release. The public didn't react in the way I expected to, which broke my heart. That's a bunch of propaganda. Literally, Propaganda 177 and 17/7 is coming out. Let's see how many days from Katy Perry's birthday. Oh, black shaming propaganda, Kodak Black getting out of jail early, and all this, Mr. Florida, the Florida rapper. Don't be surprised if he dies early. All these Florida rappers that are kind of, popping right now, don't be surprised if they all start dropping off dead like 10 years from now, young. Because, they've been in the spotlight now, and you kind of forget about them, and they just die off by this code. See, we can see how many days from oh my goodness. MTV.com might have some good pieces of propaganda to exemplify. Because look at this, there's a bunch of celebrities. You go to the celebrity page, and there's a bunch of propaganda about all their actors. So all you gotta do is, from when the event happens to their birthday, and see how it's all Masonic numbers. Look at all these you can do. It's actually perfect. It shows you how the world of celebrities fake as hell. They all do it from their birthday. So we can do this Katy Perry one, but let's just do this Justin Bieber announces his engagement, because that's going to be a clear example. It's Justin Bieber getting engaged. Like, all the girls are going to be depressed because they can't get with him, which I don't know why. This is another employee, another actor for the Zionist Jews. Doing what he's told to do. Why do you want to marry Justin Bieber just from being murdered by the code a few years later? There's no point. So, if that's incentive for you not to care, if you're pissed off that he's getting engaged, they're both going to die by the numbers. And they're both, why would you want to be married to someone? Oh, let's do this weekend. Sorry, I got to carry out my Zionist Jew instructions this weekend. Participate in some false flag propaganda events, a certain amount of days from their birthday. Which we're about to see how long from his birthday he did this. That is why you don't want to get with these celebrities. You want to have fun with them. The Zionist Jews tell them to jump. They say, how fucking high? Justin Bieber, a Canadian actor as well. Looking at MTV Canada. Is that why they're talking a lot about him? Oh, no, this is just MTV.com. But it's all the same. Canada, America, what's the difference? So, March 1st, 1994. Let's see when he got engaged. Over the weekend, a report. So the reports link you want to click on. Okay, good. So this could even be, an article written by just like a volunteer columnist. So it might not be like 100% by the numbers. At least this particular article. That's just me giving the benefit of the doubt. But if you always want to dispel that, you can click on the link that they're sourcing it from to get straight to 110% federal government crafted propaganda. TMZ. The Lima 35, 935, Catholic 35. Look at this, 8-year-old kid getting married. So who is this guy? My God. Haley Baldwin. Oh my goodness. Let's see what this headlines. I can't believe I'm even looking at this on this channel, but I mean, it is a video about MTV. It's a video about Zionist Jew employees. So, I have to look at it. It's very fitting. And I'm enjoying this. I'm sure y'all are too. America 32. Look at this. Justin Bieber, Haley Baldwin engaged. What? 149, the 35th prime for reduction. Update this piece of propaganda at 9:35. You see, Thelema 35 is a Thelemic ritual featuring Justin Bieber. What a piece of shit actor. Engaged. Why is engaged? Engaged 29, 34, 43, 146. I'm going to keep these in mind as we further decode this propaganda. But let's first see, we got to figure out how many days from his birthday this was, and then we can do the names: Haley Baldwin, Justin Bieber. Saturday night. And she said yes. And this was July 8th. Sunday. For this Catholic ritual. So July, he said it on Saturday though, so July 7th. They published it on Sunday. So on 7/7, Justin Bieber was instructed by these Zionist Jews to say he's going to engage to Haley Baldwin. They're going to break up some years later or some months later, the same old theater. So he's born 13/31. Justin and Saturn, something the same thing. Justin Bieber is a Saturnian actor for the Freemasons. March 1st. Let's see. 4 months, span is 4 months, 7 days. Span of 129 days. Sacrifice 46. But let's look more at this. I think we need to just look a bit more so we can piece this all together. See the ritual going on this, and then we'll end it. Without this becoming super long. Talking about Justin Bieber. If you want to leave this video now, or if you already haven't, feel free to. I'm always going to put up more content that's not going to talk about these actors inside this propaganda. Bieber 32, that headline. Oops. Something 32, like Bieber. Revelation 121. 41 is the 13th prime number, born the 1st of March. We can see his birth numerology. Date with 305 days remaining. See? The headline sums to 149, the 35th prime, updating at 9:35 for Mr. Bieber, born the date with 305 days remaining. 35 is a central number to this actor. That's what it means. We could try that from to his upcoming 25th birthday and see when he was engaged. They could have put a stronger coding there. 2 times 3 times 7, 42, Saturn 42. engaging. It's all going back to time, standard keeper time. I'm not just saying that. I mean, you're engaging someone to get married to them eventually, to be with them forever. It's like a time themed piece. And then we get the inverse of pi right here. It's also 22, 227's reflection, the 49th prime, Revelation 49. He's doing that at 7 times 7, on 7, 7. If you're at 70, 70, 49, 7 times 7 is 49. Is that a span of 34 weeks? Yep, and here we have it. Engaged 34 weeks from his upcoming 25th birthday. This is how you piece together this bullshit propaganda. Notice how, if I didn't get it, I didn't just try my best to make it all work and have something to say at all times. Like, I'll give you a general framework, but I say we're going to keep looking and piecing this together. And I said, when I typed in engage, I was like, okay, engage some of these numbers. Let's keep this in mind. And then we did it from his birthday. But you got to measure twice, cut once. They measure from guys, it was still 4 and 7 from his last birthday. Still 47, still relevant, time 47. But there's always that, very spicy component, if you will, of this coding that's just so undeniable. 34 weeks, counting the end date, from his upcoming 25th birthday, he's getting engaged. Engaged equals 34 in the full reduction, their most relevant cipher. So we just all saw this now on MTV propaganda. And that's just one piece. One really good example from this. Now imagine doing this entire thing. 21 Savage right here. Mr. Saturn, 21. See? Jesuit 21. Drake was the only person to get 21 Savage a birthday gift in 2016. Let's see how many days apart are their birthdays. That's going to be interesting to do. Black man equals 21. These two black men inside this propaganda. Drake is a Freemason, and he loves participating in bullshit. See this cross on his head? Is that an upside down cross? All these celebrities with these upside down crosses on their heads. I don't want to say it's not upside down. I'm not going to say that. No, it's normal sided up now that I'm zooming in. But still, this is the Jesuit order putting this on. It's red and blue. I know their colors are black and red, but the pillars are Freemasonry. The Jesuit order are Freemasons. So we solved this piece, 34 weeks, engaged 34. And of course, there's plenty more. Born on October 22nd, paralleling him with October's very own Drake, the Freemason. Around October, you get 33. Drake is a Scottish Rite Freemason, a Prince Hall Freemason. Drake's always doing this. All of his videos with the floating staircase. Guys, if you should watch Drake's music videos. If you haven't, if you want to see some Masonic, everything about his videos are all Masonic. That's how you can know he's a Freemason. I mean, well, yeah, the Freemasons helped make this video, but he's a proud Mason. All these Canadian actors. Literally, it's funny. We're just looking. I swear, we're looking at normal MTV, but it's just been nothing but Drake, Justin Bieber. It's a bunch of Canadian actors. October 24th. So they're born 2 days apart. And they're paralleling him. The only one to give him a birthday was a guy born a couple of days before him. It's some birthday ritual. We'll just see completely how many days, how many apart. We'll see from October 24th, 1986 to October 22nd, 1992. Let's see. Born to be Zionist Jew actors. That's what they are. That's a span of 9,401 days, 1,343 weeks. Oh, I kind of want to see what these numbers are. They might not be primes, but we'll see. This is, I have never have any problem doing this live research. If I find something, I do. If I don't, I don't. It just shows the organicness of this. How everything has to work all the time, and that I don't just make things work. And again, if it's just because they're not prime numbers, doesn't mean like that's exactly what they're coding for, Oh wait, no wonder. I don't know what happened there. That's you see, I might have clicked today in accident. No wonder none of this was going up. Well, at least I caught that while I could. We'll do that again then. Drake was born October 24th. But that's that lesson still stands. Like, never be afraid to just look and try to see what you can, what makes sense. It's not just making things fit your. People say, oh, you're just looking for what you want to see. It's like, no. I mean, look at everything I've shown in this video. I wasn't looking for Justin Bieber to do anything exactly 30, not exactly, but kind of end date 34 weeks. Engage, that did not have to happen, but it did. This is federal government propaganda. $313 weeks, that's the 65th prime. That's also just 33. You see? And so what it represents 33, this is October's very own propaganda. Y'all don't expect everyone to know what that is. That's just the name of this actor's clique. October's very own. I mean, it's a website. It has its own propaganda software put on by the Freemasons. Look at their logo, the owl, OVOX. So I've already showed this before. Something to 221, looking for Illuminati and all this. This is what we're talking about. And they made them both. They made them born 313 weeks apart to represent October 33. And that 65, the 65th prime, is also very relevant, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I know it is. I mean, why would it not be? They have a reason for all the stuff they're doing. I hope you're understanding how it's like a puzzle. I don't just I'm not clicking on a piece of propaganda and then bam, instantly get like the main birthday thing they're doing. You just do it and you kind of just look at it and then you see it. I did say I was gonna do Katy Perry, and there might be someone who's like, oh, I still want to see Katy Perry, so we'll do hers and be done. Or we gotta do Kodak Black because there's gonna be race coding in that, and that's an example that we have to show. So we'll have to do that too. How Katy Perry dealt with depression after Witness's rough release. So we'll just see when when Witness came out from her birthday. That's the most logical thing. If the narrative is her to deal with depression and feeling bad after Witness is released, if the release is supposed to be rough, they're supposed to release a certain amount of days from her birthday with some destructive, rough, death, killing, murder, sacrificial sort of coding. Maybe even just fits depression. Doing these things from their birthdays is, in my opinion, the most legit way of looking at this, because that way, you put in the gematria, the date numerology, like you can use that all then, and corroborate with the birthdays, and then just telling you, you can say anything about anything, but if it's happening a specific amount of days from someone's birthday, it's clearly scripted. So, born October. You know, all these October actors. Like, well, what is this? October, October, October. This is Masonic propaganda. Look, we're talking about how there's 33 degrees of Skyscraper Freemasonry in this Masonic temple with the third Masonry 33, October 33. So is this any surprise in this Masonic propaganda? They have a lot of actors born in October, so that we've seen. Picking them out at random, pretty much. So October 25th, Thelema 125, born in 1984. She's 33 years old. What's this happening? You see, we already found it. She's 33 years old, and now her album release is a shaky album release. Jesus Christ being sacrificed at 33. LeBron James, he's 33 years old, losing championship, moving to another team. Katy Perry, 33 years old. And what was the propaganda saying about her? Depression after witnesses rough release. While she's 33. This is my favorite example of this entire video. This right here. And you notice the little effort. All we had to do was type in Katy Perry in this propaganda software application, Wikipedia, scroll down and see how she's 33. That's all we had to do. After looking at the headline, we don't even have to do from her birthday anymore. Like we were going to, but you understand how you don't even have to. I mean, here's a cheat code. She's married to Russell Brand. This Zionist Jew, Masonic Jesuit actor with the red and black. She's married to this guy. That's how you can tell it was, arranged marriage, arranged from the Jewish Zionists by the numbers. As the cheat code, I can tell she's another Zionist Jew puppet. Or the occult shit she's wearing here. Another thing you could have not seen. I show you all the cheat codes. Born 1/25 with the 125 million. It's the Thelemic actor, Katy Perry. I wonder what Katy Perry just sums to. I'm just going to do Katy Perry. Oops, let's type it in. I don't think I know how to spell it. Like, I think I know how to spell it, but you know what I mean. There's so many ways to spell Katy and Perry. I like to just not make mistakes like that. America founded it with 104 numerology. America 50, 49. She's an American icon. I'm pretty sure she's going to be born on the American date numerology. 3250, 41. Like one of those. Or maybe even the same as her name. Nope. Even better. Saturnian numbers. Saturn 119. Saturn 30. 138. Representing average orbital speed. Federal 138. Moon 57, Thelema 35, Catholic 35, sacrifice 67. But Freemasonry also equals 67. But let's get back to the meat of this. Let's just see how many days from her birthday did her album come out. Witness and American Idol. June 9th, 2017. Okay, so that happened when she was 32. But there's propaganda about her being depressed come out when she's 33. They're doing this all here. It's going to lead to something. This is not the end of it. It's not the end of it. Expect more following this theme that she's 33. Saturn 69. Let's see how many days from August 21st, 2017, the upcoming eclipse, did that come out? June 9th, 2017 to the 21st of August, 2017. Again, eclipse also equals 69. Just using alphabetical order. Saturn reversing 69. Let's see the Thelemic Saturnian number. Again, she's pointing with 35 numerology. 74 days. You seeing this shit? 10 weeks, 4 days. Katy Perry equals 104. 10 weeks and 4 days from the upcoming eclipse. Her album comes out. That's also, including the end date. Without including the end date, 73 days, the 21st prime, Saturn 21. 10 weeks, 3 days, 103, the 27th prime, Sun 27. And killing 74. You know, we see this routinely in that type of thing. Death 213. And now she's feeling depressed after it all. "74 days is 1,776 hours. That's what the federal government's birthday. July 4th, 1776. You know, their time ritual put on by the Zionist Jews. So, let's see from her birthday then. Miss October 25th. You know, Thelema 125 again, with her $125 million. You know, pieces of Zionist Jew paper with a bunch of Freemasonic assholes on them. 138 days before her upcoming birthday, that came out. Let's just look again when that album came out, just to make sure we're all understanding when it came out. The album title Witness was released on June 9th. June 9th, 2017. To mixed reviews. And debuted at #1 in the United States. Because all the goy are eating this up, and of course, you know, the Zionist Jews is buying a bunch of them, making sure it debuts #1. It's part of the narrative. She did a live stream. The company released Katy Perry Live, Witness Worldwide, WWW 555, the New World Order, putting all this propaganda on. 49, like Revelation. 167, the 39th prime. You know, reflection of 93. 222, 2193. See, Witness Worldwide, 2193. Again, she was born a date with 119 numerology 30, Saturn 11930, 138. 138 days from her upcoming birthday. You see, they're using these same numbers and syncing them all up inside this propaganda. This is all just going on MTV.com and looking at any of these celebrities. You can do with all of them. It's also a span of 139 days, Freemasonry 139. Branding the propaganda. Katy Perry's an actor for the Freemasons. Katie 57, 51, 24, 12. Moon 57, 21, 15, 51. Saturn 42, 21. Reflection of 24 and 12. I did not know that until I just typed it in. You know, I don't know this offhand. Perry. I gotta make sure I spell that right. 37, 53, reflection of 35, Thelema 35, 53, the 16th prime, pi 16, reflection 73, 37. 12, 21, Saturn, all those things, you know. So you type in moon, you see, you get the reflection of this prime number's relationship. 37 to 12 prime, reflection of that. Right up moon again. Doing art inside the propaganda. That's why you always see her wearing this type of shit. She's an occult actress, an occult actor, no different than Donald Trump. Absolutely no different. Same payroll, same employers, same theater, same stage. Again, she's 33 years old now, dealing with an album that mixed reviews. I kind of want to see from that album to when they publish the propaganda. On the 17th, they had told this person to publish it. Kill 17. Propaganda 177. Kill 44. 17. 404 days. Thelema 44. 1 year, 1 month, 9 day. See that? Saturn 119. Katy Perry, born and date with 119 numerology. She is a Saturnian actor, no different than Donald Trump. I was literally just saying that. I was just saying that. And Francis Bacon, Saturn 119. So what do? 1 year, 1 month, 9 days later, from when they released the album, they put out this type of propaganda about it. Wearing all red, the colors for sacrifice. I mean, it's just undeniable who runs the recording industry. It is the Zionist Jews, the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the Jesuit order with his eye right behind her. You see this? They're all seeing eye, which sums to 119. This is a bunch of bullshit propaganda. Every single day is like this, and I'm sick of being mocked. So you see this, you go to CNN, or you go to MTV News, just the euphemism for federal government propaganda. You click on celebrity, just a euphemism for a federal government employee. And what the first thing you see is this big eye right here. Inside the TV, the 42, the Jesuit order programming machine. Black and red colors everywhere. This is propaganda from the Catholic Church. People need to wake up. So before my computer dies, well, the charger's right there. Not have to worry about it. Before this dies, before Kodak Black dies by the numbers, let's see what this propaganda was. Because we got to see the black shaming in this, if any. I mean, there's obviously black. I mean, first off, look at this. Probably 16/7, the 39th prime, coding 39 and 93 in black people all throughout history. Some examples of that. I have no clue what Kodak Black sums to, but might as well start off with that. Kodak 42, like nigger. Oh, come on. You see this? I even gave the benefit of the doubt and said, oh, there's no obvious black shaming. Well, you know what I mean? No coding like that. The fact that he's on the front page getting out of jail, that's the black shaming. It's obvious. But, I was trying to say, okay, that might have just been it. But nope. Kodak 42, 30, 93. Reflection, I was just saying this. Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles, 93. Malcolm X, 93, 30, 42. Martin Luther King Jr., 93. Plenty more examples than them as well. And now we're talking about Kodak Black, spelled like this as well. Kodak, of course, they don't say anything about black. The black man that they're shaming in this propaganda. What did I first say? I said, the first thing I pointed out was on 16/7. The reflection of 93 is 39. 167, the 39th prime. So on 16/7, they have Kodak Black in this propaganda. Out of jail early. None of these are prime numbers, by the way, because they all reduce to 3 and multiples of 3. But let's just see. Early 29 like black, 74 like killing. Kodak Black 64, 199, the 46 prime reflection of 64. 71, the 20th prime, death, sacrifice, killed 64, sacrifice 62, reflection of 226, sacrifice 170, which is a 17, reflection 71. Again, this guy's from Florida. He's part of this whole pattern. He very well could die early. Out of jail early. Let's see how many days from his birthday. to get out of jail. Or they're putting out this propaganda. According to Pitchfork, Bill K. Capri, first, Pitchfork is obviously Luciferian, Masonic propaganda. Bill K. Capri, 21111, 211, Mason 211, Jewish Gematria, 211, the 47 prime. That's his name, by the way, Kodak. Another cross on his forehead. I was just a savage, 21 Savage with a cross on his forehead. Him, the red and black colors everywhere with a cross on their forehead. These are actors for the Jesuit order. These are actors for the Catholic Church. Employees, pawns, whatever you want to call them. They're doing the bidding of the Catholic Church, whether or not they know it. And it's all inside all this propaganda. On August 18th, 188, the Bavarian Illuminati, as jailer previously told the publication of the Florida rapper would be out of jail by September 17th. Don't tell me that's 29 days. Black 29. Now we're going to have to see. Oh my goodness. This literally never ends. These riddles never end. August 18th to September 17th. So how much earlier is you can get out of jail? 30 days. Okay, nigger, 30, 42. Even worse. You see this? You see how this is a scripted event? He's getting out early, 30 days early, or 4 weeks, 2 days early. Who is? Kodak, 4230. What is he? A nigger, according to the federal government. 4230. And I said, we got to look at this propaganda because we got to look for the race coding, the black shaming, because it's a clear pattern and we have to document it. And you see how confident I was when I said that? Why? Because I understand what this is. This is federal government propaganda. Clear with the I right here, the TV, the 42. Of course, then, this is going to be black shaming propaganda by the same numbers. It has to be. You have to understand it has to be. The Bavarian Illuminati founded it with 99 numerology, celebrity, some see 99. They are employees of the Bavarian Illuminati. Here, 30 days, 4 weeks, 2 days earlier. So if he's getting released August 18th, let's see his birthday again. If we even saw it already. Born June 11th, 1997. 21 right now, Saturn 21. Execution 116. Death 9725. If he dies even at the age of 27, 27 club, guys, you heard it here. If anyone's from Florida, you have to have an extra eye on them. But anyway, let's see. June 11th. Okay. Before we get rid of this, Katy Perry, that propaganda come out after her album released, 1 year, a span of 1 year, 1 month, 9 days, without including the end date, that's 1 year, 1 month, 8 days, death 118, killing 43, it's 43 days. But anyway, Kodak Black, born June 11th. So from June 11th, 2018 to his August 18 released. This Bavarian Illuminati actor. Let's see. 69 days. Saturn 69. 9 weeks, 6 days. Freemason 96. Race War 69. This is part of the race war agenda. This propaganda. 2 months, 8 days, killed 28. Mason 28. Sun 27. 68. MLK assassinated 68. 68 is a number they like to put on black people a lot as well throughout history. And here we have it in Kodak Black. In Kodak Black. Do you get it? Like, why do we have Reggie Fields? You know, Fields already explains it. Fields, work in the fields. Now we have Kodak Black. Black already explains it. But then Reggie, 4230. Kodak, 4230. It's the same pattern every single time I make a video. That is the whole point of my channel. Before I made this channel, I was like, okay, I'm going to make a bunch of videos and just show many different examples. And then everyone will find, if you watch enough of the videos, you'll see how it's the same pattern in all of the propaganda. And there you have it, you know. Here, Drake trying to sell you some bullshit merchandise by numbers. You know, $148 for a fucking hoodie from the Freemasons. This is how they take your money back. You see how you're a slave? You work for them, they take all your tax dollars, and then they get you infatuated with this actor. So just to buy a towel, you give 78, you know, Jesuit 78, Scottish Rite 78, you get the Scottish Rite Freemason, 78 of your Canadian dollars. For what? A towel, an overpriced towel with October's very own. You know, New World Order 75, 78. That's why it's all $78. What? $70 towel with October's very own on it. October's very own comes to 70. Do you see how they're pricing their merchandise by the numbers? Drake is a Freemason. The Scottish Rite Freemasons employed Drake to put on propaganda and deceive you by the code. Look at this shit. This sums you 78. It's $78. I mean, what else do you need to see here? The owl right here. October's very own. OVOXO 221. Take count of capital letters. Frank Baconis 177. This is perfect. This is perfect. I love Frank Baconis cipher. It's just extremely relevant too. Both of these are. 221 177. Numbers for the Bavarian Illuminati. 221 177. New World Order 177. It's all a bunch of nonsense Canadian propaganda. 177. Also 185, 119, like Saturn and Frank Baconis and Francis Bacon. So, are you understanding how from this website, from Drake's store, where he sells you a bunch of bullshit, we're learning Gematria? You know, of course, the Jesuit order, you know, it's first there's red and black towel, you know, the chessboard colors, and now we get the Jesuit order, Jesuit 78. You see this? October's very own 78. Jesuit 78, the red and black Jesuit order colors. What says October's very own for $78. Canadian dollars. You know, they have to sync it up with the Canadian dollars because they have the Canadian actor Drake. It's the only currency that the actor probably accepts. You know, fiat, fake pieces of paper with a bunch of bullshit ass holes on them. So I think that shows enough examples. I guess we'll just finish off with Drake's birth numerologies because I want to see symbol 86. Freemasonry 139. Freemasonry 13958. He's literally born a date with 13958. I've been rambling this entire video about they put 68 in black people. Born there with 68 days remaining. And then how Drake is a fucking Freemason. So, They made him born a day with a life lesson number 58 and 139 numerology. You know, October's very own with the owl, representing the secret society. Secret society, Sumsu 58. 58, 177, 185 like Saturn. Rosicrucian, 58, 77. 167, the 39th prime. The Rosicrucian order is a federal order because the Rosicrucian order is the federal government. Masonry, it is all Masonry. All these hermetic orders coming out of all that. The Knights Templar, that's what I'm talking about. You know, clearly this is the Knights Templar, all their propaganda. 79 to 22nd prime, the master builder number. 253, the 22nd triangular number. 22, the master builder number. You see this? And then Drake born 58, 139 numerology. Unbelievable. He's a Freemason. I mean, what else do you need to see? Drake is a Freemason. He participates in propaganda. I mean, that's all you need to know. Drake 39, 96, Freemason 96. I mean, Drake sums to 33. Come on. His name sums to 33. Born 313 weeks from 21 Savage. Drake 21. See? Pairing him with 21 Savage in this propaganda. Remember that? See? Drake was the only person to get 21 Savage a birthday gift. Drake sums to 21, 33, both born October 33, 313 weeks apart. Who's syncing all this up? Who's only one group of people? The Knights Templar, you know, the Zionist Jews. Who comes out of all that? Who came out of the Knights Templar and all that? Rosicrucians, the Freemasons. You know, understand when I talk about the Freemasons, I get how they're found in modern Freemasonry in 1717, you know, Mason 17. And when I talk about Pontius Pilate and acting for the Freemasons, whatever old world order Knights Templar even came out of that was run this shit, you know, they've been changing form using multiple factions. That order, you know, the Illuminati, I mean, it is the easiest way to call them Illuminati. They're putting out all this propaganda by the numbers. And I'm showing you example after example. Drake 21, pairing with 21 Savage, October 33, Masonry 33, Freemason 96, born day with 58, 139 numerology, Freemasonry 58, 139, Masonry 39, Federal 3933. Drake is a federal government employee. That's why named for federal and Drake. There you have it. Just such a good video exposing the world of celebrity, and it's all fake. And it's I had no idea it was this easy. Like, I knew it's easy because you can just go on CNN Entertainment, but no. This is where it's at. MTV, Kylie Jenner, like there's so many I could talk about. Kylie Jenner, Kanye West, Quavo, Cardi B, Offset, that's Offset, Cardi B, Kanye West, they're all Zionist Jew employees. Migos, anybody, all of them, you can see them all. Chris Pratt. There's just so, oh my God, it's auto-loading. I'm just enamored with all this propaganda right now. Beyonce, because if the mind's eye is so caught up with all this celebrity crap, even Hillary Duff, you see this? These people never go away. Lizzie McGuire will never go away. She will always participate in nonsense propaganda because all Lizzie McGuire was propaganda from the federal government. That is 100% what it was. Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy, just J.K. Rowling. Who do you think she is? A false Jew from Revelation, putting out propaganda. Draco Malfoy, some occult symbolism, you know, with the snake, Slytherin, and all this shit. This Luciferian shit, nonsense from the Zionist Jews. Drake responds to blackface controversy in new statement. You see, we're just talking. We're just talking about, you know, this little light thing right here is also interesting, but it's not a coincidence. None of this is. I was just talking about Drake is a Freemason and he loves to participate in bullshit propaganda by the numbers. And we are scrolling down this seemingly infinite list of propaganda that I cannot wait to decode all this. We're going to have to make another video on this for sure. All this propaganda you could possibly talk about. LeBron, is moving to the Lakers now. Ohio, Toronto, pretty much bordering each other. Blackface, it's all intertwined. Blackface controversy and news statement. He was told to do this by his Zionist Jew handlers. Let's just see the date numerology is participating in this propaganda. Or at least they're publishing it. May 31st. 47, Masonic 74. 47 life lesson number. See this? Freemasons compass set at 47 degrees. Foundation 47. Euclid's 47th problem about establishing a foundation. The Freemasons are all about 47. And here we have Drake then in some propaganda on a date with a life lesson number of 47. This Freemason. You see this? This video is honestly, it's shown a lot. But I feel like what it's done more so is exposed more how Drake is just a Freemason. Participating in bullshit propaganda by the numbers. That's all this video is really done, and that's perfect. So yeah, if you want homework that actually is interesting, and think about it. What's easier to show people? How, like, I guess Donald Trump, it's easy and people kind of care, but like, no, people really care about the celebrities and Taylor Swift and all the other bullshit actors in these plays. Adele and her stupid ass. You see? Rihanna and her nasty ass. So, if everyone's enamored with these people and you understand how to decode all this and show it's all by the numbers, black and red everywhere, Jesuit order propaganda, doing this ritual here. If you understand how to show people this with how I've been showing with like how from all these people's birthday when they're participating, I'll sync it up. Notice how Donald Trump right here, see, your president, Chance the Rapper and Donald Trump and some propaganda. I'm not surprised that's what I'm saying. We're scrolling down MTV celebrity. There's a Saturnian actor. On the 27th day of April, they're posting this. Sun 27. Oh my goodness. With a life lesson number of 42, 69 numerology, 117th day of the year. Cube 31. 31, the 11th prime, pi 11, double trip, all about pi and 11, Revelation 49. Federal 51, president, that's not something 51, but it's a presidential number. Pentagonal number, Pentagon, but anyway, let me stick to what it is. Moon 1551, Saturn 42, Saturn 69, if you're up 45, you get 117. I mean, it's gonna be any more perfect. This right here, this example makes me so happy that this video got this long, and I had to capture this. This is just perfect. Because what's the point? No point to keep scrolling down if this shit will probably go all the way to like 2009 or something. I mean, this can literally be like thousands of pieces of propaganda. But are you all seeing this? I kind of wonder why Chance the Rapper, is being paralleled with Donald Trump. I mean, I can always just type in Chance the Rapper Donald Trump later and find this again and talk about it. So we're going to close this. Jesuit 78. New World Order 75. Scottish Rite 57. Route 33, you get 141. Race War 33. The Jesuit Order, Donald Trump the Jesuit putting on this propaganda. But do you see them? Do you see how if you're at 45, at Mr. 45, you get 117 and 45. Saturn, you get 69, 42. It's 45 this summer, Saturn's Magic Square. And if literally we've been scrolling down, you've seen all the different celebrities. And when we get to Donald Trump's piece of propaganda, We get Saturnian numbers and a nod to 45, the 117th day of the year. You see how clear this is? It's a life lesson number of 42. DT, Donald Trump. D's the second letter, T's the 20th. 42. The Saturnian actor. This is why I call him a Saturnian actor participating in Saturnian propaganda all the time, because it is every single time. I can't be scrolling down, and I've never been here before, MTV.com news/celebrity, and we get Donald Trump propaganda on that day. We just can't, the examples I show in these videos are just too much to deny, too much to be skeptical. There's no being skeptical on this channel. You just can't. You just cannot at this point. You have to, I hate to say just believe what I'm saying, because you always just do your own research and don't just believe what I'm saying, but come on, you just saw this. You just see what this is. Published 48 days from Donald Trump's upcoming birthday. Are you seeing how this is working? Donald Trump sums to 48. That's also a span of 49 days. That propaganda being published day with 49 numerology. America 49, President of America, Revelation 49. But I mean, Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. 1 month, 18 days, death 118, spiritual. Oh my God, is this really happening right now? So, counting the end date, 1 month, 19 days from Donald Trump's birthday. You see this? Chance the Rapper and Donald Trump putting on false flag propaganda. This is April 27th. I'm not making any of this up. I still cannot even believe this is happening right now. This is not supposed to be this easy, but I guess it is, because this is how the government works. This is how these Zionist Jews put on propaganda. Saturn 119, 1 month, 19 days from the Saturnian actor Donald 119 in Jewish gematria. Donald 119. And one more time, Francis Bacon, think the capital letters. Saturn 119. 1 month, 19 days. And you see how they made it work. You need the end date to get the 119, but they have to have the 48. Exactly 48 days. Donald Trump 48. Like, the world needs to understand what is going on. I cannot stress enough. It pains me that this stuff is the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I do not exaggerate when I say that. It's the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Exposing this federal government propaganda is the easiest shit to piece together. Yet, the Goy have such trouble decoding it. Miranda Cosgrove's rapping and what? Miranda Cosgrove, you can do how many days from her birthday is this coming out. And you can see how even Miranda Cosgrove, these younger actors that you don't really see much since, iCarly and Drake and Josh. You saw what Drake sums to. Think about Drake, a dragon. I mean, it's all occult anyway, but anyway. So, understand this scholarship program from Beyonce was fake. She was told to do this. The Zionist Jews are doing this, and she's just representing it. That is it. That is what's going on. They with 50 numerology, she's doing that. Freemasonry 58. So I'm going to end here because, this is really getting an hour, 10 minutes, but I cannot complain. After that Donald Trump, oh my goodness, literally, I said that Katy Perry at 33, that whole thing kind of was my favorite example, and that still probably is. Oh, notice Donald Trump was down there again. It's not the only thing he's there. He's here again. Donald Trump and Kanye West now. You see? See how Donald Trump is in all this celebrity MTV propaganda. Vern Troyer, he was murdered by the numbers, dead at 49, America 49, Revelation 49. Just let this sink in. So turning dates, 119 from his birthday, 48 days from his birthday. It's coming out. This is definitive. It cannot be any more definitive. This is all Biden's propaganda. Peace out.